Hey everyone, so Christmas, we all know it, right? Twinkling lights, catchy carols, way too much food, and of course, presents under the tree. But have you ever stopped, like really stopped, in the middle of all the chaos and wrapping paper to wonder, why? Why do we do all this? What's the story behind the holiday that pretty much takes over the entire month of December? Well, let's travel back in time, way back like 2,000 years ago. Forget the shopping malls and the frantic last-minute gift buying. Picture a small dusty town called Nazareth. Here, we meet a young woman, a teenager probably, named Mary. She's engaged to a carpenter, a good, solid guy named Joseph. They're just living their lives, planning their future, when something completely reality-shattering happens. An angel, Gabriel, appears to Mary, and he tells her something that sounds impossible. You're going to have a baby. He will be the Son of God, and you are to name him Jesus. Now, just imagine that for a second. Mary is young, she's a virgin, and she's being told she's carrying God's own son. It's overwhelming, terrifying, and yet, with incredible courage and faith, she says yes. She accepts this unbelievable role. Meanwhile, a world away, the most powerful man on earth, the Roman Emperor Caesar Augustus, decides he wants to count everyone. He issues a decree. Everyone must return to their ancestral hometown to be registered for a census. For Joseph, whose family was from the line of King David, this meant a long, hard journey, from Nazareth all the way to a little town called Bethlehem, and he has to take his fiancée, Mary, who is now very, very pregnant. This wasn't a road trip with a comfy car and snack stops. It was a brutal, dusty 90-mile trek, likely on foot or with a donkey. When they finally arrive in Bethlehem, exhausted and desperate, they hit another wall. The town is packed. The census has drawn huge crowds. Every inn, every guest room is full. No room, they're told over and over again. Can you feel their desperation? Joseph, trying to find a safe, clean place for Mary to give birth, and finding nothing but closed doors. Finally, an innkeeper takes pity on them. He doesn't have a room, but he offers them what little he has: shelter in the stable, the place where the animals were kept. And so, in this humble, lowly stable, surrounded by the smell of hay and the soft sounds of animals, the most monumental event in history takes place. Mary gives birth to her son Jesus. There's no royal fanfare, no grand palace. She wraps him in strips of cloth and lays him in a manger, a simple feeding trough for the animals. The King of Kings, the Savior of the world, enters our world not in power and wealth, but in complete and utter humility. But the story doesn't end there. Out in the fields nearby, a group of shepherds are just doing their job, watching their flocks through the night. Suddenly, the sky explodes with light. An angel appears, and they are terrified. But the angel says, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord." And then the entire sky fills with a host of angels, all praising God. The shepherds, these ordinary working-class guys, are the first to get the news. They rush into town and find everything just as the angel had said. A baby, wrapped in cloth, lying in a manger. That's the original story of Christmas. It's not about the perfect gift or the biggest tree. It's a story about hope arriving in the most unexpected way, in the most humble of places. It's about a light shining in the darkness, a promise fulfilled. It's a story that says no matter who you are, or where you are, or how many doors have been closed to you, there is hope, there is love, and there is a grace that is available to everyone. And that's something worth celebrating. Merry Christmas.